Hello, the internets, welcome back. We finally have Barong here in global, and she's actually a pretty good DPS. I've been enjoying testing her. I think it's a solid character and a solid option for the composed team. I'll show the tier list in a second, how to build her, how her kit works, etc. But before that, really important and the most important thing for new characters, how is her board and how is her A club? Her board is defense on the first board, not super good, but the second board is crit, right here, HP, and attack. Really good second board. And when it comes to her A club, let me put the music here. When it comes to her A club, honestly, it's actually pretty decent as well. It's decent if you're looking for someone to craft food. If you're not looking for that, it's useless. It's not good, right? But if you're looking for someone to craft food, she's pretty nice. Outside of that, let's talk actually about her kit, how she works, how to build her, and where she's on the tier list. Before we go into all of that, if you don't want to watch the whole video, completely fine. Where is she on the tier list, Sefhi? Let's zoom in a little bit. Tier 2 with her Yearning. A solid character. I think she is better than Scylla, but they are all staples currently for blue teams. So, very good unit for mostly personality content and raids. A pretty good character. Her artifact is not rated yet, but I'm expecting it to be a tier 2 item as well. That said, why tier 2? What's going on with Barong, damage numbers, etc. Her kit is what we were expecting. The only thing you need to worry about her kit is that she will apply curses multiple times. Her first mana skill applies a curse that will also silence enemies and prioritize attack and harm enemies if there are 3 or more. This curse will accumulate damage on the enemy and it will be dealt as magical damage to a random target. Pretty good. So you will be putting curses on enemies, accumulating damage and doing damage to not only that target, but also the extra ones when this curse expires. Really good. Senior skill, same thing. Deals AoE damage and applies a curse on AoE and reduces incoming damage for a set period of time. Important that her freshman, she's also dashing to the backline, to the farthest enemy from self. This means she can actually get herself killed, but she has a few ways of keeping herself alive. First one, it's here on the senior skill with the reduced incoming damage, 40-second cooldown, so pretty big. But her passive skill also helps her with that. At the start of the wave, cast a shield on herself for a set duration. And after using a freshman skill, increases her own attack speed. So the shield to keep herself alive and the attack speed for extra damage. Lastly, her enhanced attack is one of the main ways of dealing extra damage for Barong. We'll be launching nails, so this is the normal one, and this nails rider will be launching nails that will be damaged 2 times, applying trickery to herself, so she cannot be targeted. And if there is an enemy inflicted with a curse, she will trigger even more of these nails. She will trigger an extra enhanced attack instead of a basic attack. Really good. It's pretty nice damage, 360%. A big chunk of damage comes from here. And this means you want to be building her with items that can increase enhanced attack. We'll talk about that in a moment. Before that, let's talk about the Yearning. The Yearning basically makes it so she can stay alive longer as a frontline DPS. And she can deal more damage. So, the second star right here, the A2, when charging towards the target of her freshman skill, reduces incoming damage, once again to stay alive, and creates an ominous fog along her trail. Every enemy on this trail, on this fog, will be afflicted with the curse once again at regular intervals. And then afterwards, for your freshman skill, when it hits, it applies poisons and recovers your own HP. And the first time on each wave that your freshman skill hits, only once, it will apply a stun to an enemy. So, pretty solid kit. It's just focused around applying curses consistently everywhere, right? Her freshman, her senior, her Yearning, her passive is also her reserve. Her normal attack is also to be keeping her alive with the trickery and whatnot. She is a character that is based around status effects and enhanced attack. And her card also plays a huge role in that. Her card, which is right here, 24 cost Barong's curse though, will make it so when the beater inflicts a status effect on an enemy, increase enhanced attack damage by 76% for 6 seconds. For her own passive, it's for the enhanced attack. It will be launching extra nails and reducing the attack speed of the enemy. Both of those are new. And also, the other thing that it will be changing is simply the attack itself, from 360% to 660%. So increasing her attack by quite a bit. That said, like I said earlier, you want to be building her with items that can increase her enhanced attack or her attack speed, or overall apply status effects. So her own item is good, Patter's yellow card is good, Shion Cape obviously for any DPS is good, Dragon Light is good, any item that can help her with either enhanced attack or pure damage will be good for Barong. Now that's it. All that jumping, Sefhi. Yeah, that's nice. That's a good kit and whatever. But what is her damage looking like? So let's go into dimensional cards really quickly to showcase her damage. Something really important to take into consideration is that even though they are using good kits, so Dragonlight Sword, a Shion Cape, and their own item for both Elena and Barong, and then Scylla, a Shion Cape with double Dragonlight Sword, it's important to understand that this raid it's made for her. Damage of front row apostles increased by 25%, increases magical damage by 25%. She is a character that will be dealing 50% extra damage on this raid, and that is why I'm not putting her on T1. She's a great unit, but if you go outside of this raid, her damage goes down quite a bit as well. It's a nice character that I think composed main players can benefit from and should pull a copy, but I do not think you should be pulling for her Yearning. I would not recommend pulling for her Yearning unless you really love her, because even though it does increase her attack, I would rather tell people to grab a copy of her card and a copy of the character instead of grabbing, you know, multiple copies to go for the Yearning. So that's basically everything for this boss. Pretty simple. This dog is a lot easier to handle than something like the Crayon, which is a lot more annoying, right? But at least for me. If we go into the damage, as you guys can see, 650,755. This is with more investment, 10, 10, 10, the Yearning A2, level 130, and 50% increased attack thanks to this raid boost. With her own card max out as well, 5 stars, right? And then Scylla doing almost 400. So it is a nice DPS. I think it's worth it, and for this raid we will be seeing her, obviously. But outside of main composed players, I cannot recommend it. Again, good character, grab a copy if you are a main compose. As you guys can see, this would be currently the main composition, but it's not necessary because the main team is this. And you can even go a step further and say the main team, as long as you have Elena, Ed, and Aya, you are good because you can put something like instead composed characters. You can put something like Meluna and that will work as your healer. This is the main composed team, right? Only these 3 characters. But then you have your main healer, which is Picora or Meluna. Then you have an extra DPS that also works really well with Elena, your main DPS. And then you have one more spot. And this is where you decide, okay, I can put Barong, right character. Yearning gives me a lot of combat power, nice skills, right? And nice extra damage. I can put Scylla for single target. I can put Trickcal for more damage and cute character. I could put Velvet as a secondary tank. So there is a lot of options. I like it. For a 6-man composed team, I will say it's a nice character. For a 9-man composed team, it's almost mandatory to pull her if you are a main for this personality. For people who are not main, once again, focus on Renewa. Try to grab Renewa first before you pull into the Barong banner. That said, though, that's basically everything for this video. It's a really nice character. I've been having fun with her. I like her quite a bit. For the next raid, for the composed raid, I'll try to compare her with other magic damage dealers as well. So with Momo, for example, with Aya as well, with other characters to see how she's performing really on the next raid. That said, like I said earlier, that's everything for this video. As usual, we are live every single day, boys. Links in the description down below. Good luck with your pool, the internet, and I'll see you on the next one.